Hello my dear friends, I'm Kirill and today we'll take a look at the LEGO Technic set 42151. This is a scale copy of Bugatti Bolide. There is a big 1:8 copy of Bugatti Chiron in LEGO Technic, and this is an attempt to replicate Bugatti in a smaller scale. This set continues the line of cars like 42093 Chevrolet Corvette, a car from Car Transporter 42098, and of course McLaren Senna GTR 42123. Does it mean that there is nothing interesting and new in this set? No, definitely it doesn't. The box contains 4 numbered plastic bags with pieces, a book with instructions, and of course stickers. Let's take a look at the instructions book. This is not an 18+ set, so unfortunately we have no any additional information about the real car. Here we can see only that the building process is divided into 4 stages, 1 bag with pieces for each stage, and in the end we have 1 page dedicated to the functions of the model. This is a good fact. Unfortunately, in some of 18+ sets, or maybe in all of them, we have no even single page where we can observe functions of the model. And here we have beautiful page with a photo of the original car, something that I miss in Speed Champions sets. Yeah, just 1 single page, 1 comparison, and it makes the set much better. But to be honest, here we have 1 more photo and back view of the LEGO model. I think here we have 2 very similar angles, and it would be better to have something like this also here. This photo is pretty similar to the previous one, but here we have a back view, and also it would be nice to have a back view of the original car. And of course, pieces I will insert photos in the end of this review. Yeah, and of course stickers. Not so many stickers, of course. Some emulation of carbon fiber here and here, Bugatti logo. This is very nice. And also surprisingly, I see here a LEGO logo. I don't remember actually in last years any Technic sets with LEGO logo. It's interesting why they decided to include these stickers to this model. Maybe because of some clone copies, but in other sets, in other new sets of 2023, actually I don't remember that any of these sets have such a logo. So it's an interesting fact and I don't know how to explain it. The most of the pieces from the first bag are pretty common, but take a look at these small pieces. Finally they are introduced in yellow color. I was waiting for this event, I don't know, many years really. So 8 pieces in yellow color in this set. Also here we have 4 gears, these useful pieces, and also half pin with friction, more than 40, not 14, but more than 40 pieces in this set. And also this beautiful panel, but only 1 in this set. This XL connector in dark bluish gray. So other pieces are pretty common. This one could be also useful because it allows to create compact bevel gear connection. At the first stage we will meet this strange structure. This is a half of 16 piston engine. Nice! This is the result of the first stage. Here we have a handle for steering, seats and awesome 16-cylinder engine. It looks absolutely incredible for the first time in LEGO Technic, I suppose. And I have a question why they couldn't create something like this in very big exclusive 1/8 model Bugatti Chiron. It's some kind of mystery. The second bag is opened and here we have a yellow 5 stud-long panels. In this set we have 3 pairs, and it's nice because these panels in yellow are pretty rare. We had only 1 pair in huge dump truck 42114 and 2 pairs in even more expensive set Dozer 42131. Also here we have new panels in black color, very useful pieces. We have already seen it in green, red, dark blue, and here we have 6 pairs in black. Gear rack, 1 more angular connector, these strange pieces, and also I'm not sure about these pieces in red color, but they are the same, like light bluish gray, no friction. And also here we have small tiles with Bugatti logo. I think these pieces are the same as in large Bugatti 42083. Yeah, and one more cool fact, here we have something not for car but for jet plane or spaceship, but to be honest the real Bugatti Bolide looks like spaceship, not like a car. This is a steering mechanism and I'd like to add a few words here. The system is pretty usual: gear rack, connectors and transverse beam. It limits the motion of this axis. When we will add wheels, the axis touches the beam and it stays on its place. But I think it's time to rebuild the structure to create something innovative, because now often LEGO introduces new building techniques instead of some techniques that have been used for years, and I think it's time. This system is really bad because of very small turning angle. It's unrealistic, it's bad for model maneuverability. It's time to invent something new here. After the second stage we have completely working steering system, and also the engine now is connected to the rear axle. And this is the last chance to enjoy the engine's beauty, because it will be impossible to open the engine cover, and it's really sad. This is really the best feature of this model. Here we can see a lot of panels, 5 stud high panels like in Ferrari 42143. 1 pair in black here, long panels and also short panels. We have already seen them in Dragon, green pullback monster truck. These pieces fit perfectly each other, and also of course we can connect not this one, yeah, like this, and also like this, and it could be a nice detail of the spaceship, for example. 1 pair of short panels in yellow. I like yellow color, so it's great that here we have also in yellow, not only in black. Completely new piece, panel number 3. It fits perfectly to this, and of course to this. And here we have not only black but also 2 in yellow color. These pieces could be useful too, and 6 more yellow small beams with XL connection points. Yeah, a lot of short panels in black. And one more interesting thing, half pin with friction in dark bluish gray. So it's the same as the red one with friction. Maybe red was too bright. And one more fact about this panel, it is based on the usual connector number 3. Actually it has the same connection points, XL points here and one round hole in the center, but it's a bit extended by this surface. This is the model after the third stage. I like the building process, a lot of panels were added, and what I really like that all these panels are mounted very well, and we have only one stage to go. And this is the stage number 4, 2 yellow connectors, number 3. The last set where these connectors have been used was in 2012, I think. I remember these connectors have been used in the submarine from 1997. These small panels are in yellow for the first time. These links have been used only in one set in 2001. Some yellow panels. 2 new fenders in black, they are printed and the pattern is mirrored. The width of these fenders is 9 studs. Of course, here we have 4 wheels, 2 narrow, 14 millimeters wide and 2 wide, 22 millimeters wide, and 2 different types of wheels. Wide wheels are pretty common, but narrow wheels in yellow have been used only in one set in 2014. I will not discuss the design of this model in details. In general, I like it. Of course, there are a lot of black pieces here, but the combination of yellow and black looks cool to my mind, and I like the usage of new pieces. Of course, here and also spoiler. It looks very interesting. These new pieces allow to create new forms, and it's great. There are a few things that I don't like though. The first one is a wobbly front part. Also, the diffuser isn't properly mounted. You can use it as a jack. And these printed fenders, this is an absolutely different color. I'm not sure if I can call it yellow. You can see the difference, and these colors are completely different. But as I said, I like this model, it looks good to my mind. Regarding the functions, we can open a hood. I'm not sure if it's a hood or not, let it be, I don't know, a cargo bay. Here we can see a steering rack in action, it's good. Yeah, all this front part can be adjusted in different ways. It's a bit annoying, so maybe it's a good idea not to open this bay at all. Here we have a steering handle. The steering radius is very big. Of course, it's okay, it's possible to play with model, but I hope the company will improve this steering system in the future, and models will become more maneuverable. We can remove this handle, but without this gear the air intake looks very bad. I didn't mention this element. It looks too massive and ruins the look of the model to my mind. And the best feature of this set is completely hidden inside the model. We can't open the engine cover, and only a few pistons are barely visible. It's really frustrating because this implementation of W16 looks amazing. Also, we can open the doors. The mechanism is quite simple, just a single Technic pin. And I will show you one unpleasant moment. You can see that connector touches the support and it's not okay. Yeah, it's definitely not okay. But the doors look pretty nice. And here also you can see that the steering wheel doesn't work, unfortunately, of course, and a few dashboards could be added by using stickers. And one more fact about this model: it has no differential gear. This happens not for the first and highly likely not for the last time in LEGO Technic. In McLaren 42-123 we had one-wheel drive, here we have two-wheel drive, but both wheels are mounted on the same axis. So let's summarize the review. Most of all, I like this set because it contains a lot of new pieces and pieces in new color. Of course, I mean rare pieces in yellow. I like construction equipment, I like yellow color, and for me this is an awesome source of useful construction material. As for the functions, the model has very interesting fresh mechanism, but unfortunately it's barely visible after the model is finished. But the idea is brilliant, of course. The model has pretty pleasant bodywork, although it has some debatable solutions. But judging the design, we must remember that it's not an easy task to replicate a car in such a small scale. Please share your opinion about this model. Do you like this set, or this is just one more car? Give a like to this video if you like it, subscribe to my channel not to miss upcoming interesting content. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!